I've just been thinking about the Kalam cosmological argument, particularly because I've been watching a William Lane Craig video, and he talks about the Kalam cosmological argument a lot, and it's so bogus. I'm sure everybody's familiar with it, but it's basically three parts with an addendum that Lane Craig puts on the end. The three parts being everything that begins to exist has a cause, the universe began to exist, therefore the universe has a cause, with William Lane Craig's addendum being that that cause must somehow be the Christian God. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because the first two premises are incorrect. Everything begins to exist as a cause, the universe began to exist. No, it doesn't make sense. Lots of things don't begin to exist, and the universe certainly didn't begin to exist. And the reason why I'm saying that is it really hinges for me on this word begin. Begin, because begin is a completely space-bound and time-bound idea. You know, beginnings are locations in space and time, aren't they? That's what they are. You know, you begin a journey at a particular point and you end it at a different point. You begin a process at a particular point in time and it marches through time to its end point. But these are completely bound up with the idea of space and time. But the universe doesn't exist in space and time. Space and time are properties of the universe. They're not like a box in which the universe sits. You know, that doesn't make any sense. The universe is truly well, it doesn't even make sense that it's outside of space and time. It's made up of space and time in the same way that, you know, grass is made up of cellulose or whatever. You know, it's a component part. It's not a box in which it sits. So it doesn't make sense to say that the universe begins. It just doesn't. I've been trying to think of an analogy for this, and I haven't got a perfect one. But the nearest I've come to so far is a concept like speed or velocity. Speed or velocity. Speed or velocity doesn't exist in space or time. You know, you can't point to a place in space and say, oh, that's where there's some velocity over there. You can't do it. You know, I mean, you can't say that velocity just comes into existence at a certain point in time. It doesn't. Velocity is made up of space and time. Those are the properties, the necessary properties of velocity, space and time. And in the same way, velocity is made up of space and time, so the universe has also these properties of space and time. So it doesn't make any sense. So as soon as you say the word universe begins, you've failed right there, it seems to me. I do sometimes wonder if the fundamental property of the universe is this speed of light thing. You know, if it's more than an analogy. I'm just speculating here, of course. But whether there's more than just an analogy to be drawn between the idea of the universe and the idea of speed or velocity. Something to do with the speed of light. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, the Kalam cosmological argument is failed because its initial premises are completely wrong, inappropriately applied ideas, I think. Anyway, look at this. This is me walking my dog near Truro. It's a bit grey today, actually.